Yeah, demon diva, quite the screamer. Cursing, tease ya, hurting, please ya. Spot her out in any of y'all arena. Break the meter, get way too excited, watch her boot up. If the lady good, she get lady wood until you know who we can suit up. I get a girl a salute, wrestling down at the rope. Y'all gotta run with the group, wrestling with the commute. Yeah, that fire glows. Time for the show. I go by the name of Wrestle Flow. Yeah.
Hi, my little demons and divas, and bienvenidos. Welcome back to my channel. ¿Qué es la que miente? Estamos activados, estamos encendidos. It is I, Isa, aka the Demon Diva, and Big Dog. Hey, I love him so much. Roman is here with me today, babes. Happy Tuesday. Here we go. Roman, say hi. Say hi. Happy Tuesday, you guys. How's it going? And I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. It's been a crazy day in New York City. We'll talk about it. But before we do any of that, I'm going to do a quick roll call. See who do I have hanging out here with me. John Riley, Killer of Demons, James Adams, Mike D with a $2 super chat. Mwah, thank you so much. Evil Doig the Clown, 2023 Hall of Fame forever. We'll spin the wheel for you in 1 second. I see Jonathan Lyman. I see Aliyah. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Ricky Saldivar. Marvin says, prayers for Sunset Park. Crazy day in NYC. Harry, what happened to your hand, love? What's going on? You're a mess. The trains were a fucking mess today, I heard. And Samantha says, loving the outfit from what I can see. I posted a picture of my fit, I think on my Snapchat and Instagram, but if the wheel lands on it, you'll see the whole thing. It's a romper, actually. So thank you so much. Hi, Samson and Corey and Bunny and Jerry Winters, LaRoy, Young Shove, Headlock Heel. Everybody, I want to start the stream with a little Walter Mercado energy for everybody. Today was a tough day here in New York City. Hopefully, everybody's going to be okay. Thoughts and prayers with everybody affected. Thanks to everybody that sent me a message today to check in. It's home. I didn't go out, so I appreciate it. But this one will hit close to home. So sending a lot of peace and healing vibes to everybody involved in the tragedy in New York City today.
Y que Dios los bendiga a todos, hoy, mañana y siempre. Y que reciban de mí siempre paz, mucha paz. Pero sobre todo mucho, mucho, mucho amor.
Mucho amor for everybody. And my dad is in the chat, you guys. Please let me see some beer emojis in the chat for my dad who's watching me over on YouTube. And he says, hey, te ves preciosa. Muy qué lindo, mi papá. Que Dios te bendiga siempre y bendiciones para todos. Love you, my dad. Sending blessings for everyone. Papi, te amo mucho. Te extraño y te veo pronto. Let me get back here to the super chat from Mike D. And I see Ben watching me over on Twitch. Nice to meet you as well. Greetings from Santiago de Compostela, Galicia, Europe. Oh, your girl has gone international now, you guys. Watch out. Max Lito, I also see you in the chat. I see everybody, all of you guys watching. Please don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe or follow if you haven't done it yet. This is your first time here. Buenas tardes. Este es Roman, mi perrito. Bueno, let's give Roman his treat and let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk a little bit about last night's episode of Monday Night Raw. And then we'll get into tonight's NXT. First, let's give Roman his treat. Then we're going to pour a nice little drink. What are you guys drinking today? Are we alcohol? Are we non-alcohol today? Your girl is drinking some skinny margarita. Because, you know, we got to watch the figure. Oh, my God. We have Eddie Gomez from Portugal. I love this. I feel so international. Wild Boys in the chat. Oh, my God. I love everything you tagged me on. You posted the video of Roman Reigns breaking up the Cody Rhodes sign after Raw went off the air. It was absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for sending me the pictures of Roman. I can't believe they had him in the building and didn't even use him. Also, special shout out to my cup that says, Anti-Shark needs a drink. Irish whiskey and Coke. Oh, you're not messing around, huh? Belly rubs and hugs for baby terrier. Oh, look at him. He's enjoying the view right now. He's right there. Guinness after a couple more rings. I'm sorry for PMP versus Jericho appreciation. I'm excited for that match, and we'll talk about that as well. But thoughts on Moxley maybe returning to WWE? I don't know. Eddie, because I like Moxley having the freedom that he has in the indies, but I mean, a Shield reunion Fuck yeah. I'm never going to say no to a Shield reunion. I'm going to spin the wheel for Mr. Mike D and that $2 super chat. We have a lot of shots on the wheel today, so hopefully Mike D buys me a shot. We'll see. And then we're getting to talking about, look at that. Mike D, you're buying me a shot. Let me know if you want to buy me a Malibu shot or a Bacardi shot. Mike D, it's on you. You're buying the shot, so I'll let you pick. Stella Justin Lopez, really glad that you are safe. I know this one hit close to home for you, and we were just talking about it in the beginning of the stream. But thoughts and prayers with everybody in New York City, Brooklyn, everybody affected. I can see Moxley sticking around longer. I don't know that Moxley was very open about how unhappy he was when he left WWE, but guess what? So was Cody Rhodes. So nothing serious, but I gotta keep a bandage up a week. All right, well, just be safe. So for the drink, gave the dog his treat. I think it's time we talk about last night's episode of Monday Night Raw, because first of all, we gotta start by talking about the Miz TV promo between the Miz and Cody Rhodes, which I thought was absolutely incredible. These two guys went like back to back, and I really, really enjoyed the segment. I was just talking with Nick Hausman over on. Oh, I'm sorry, Film Nation. I hope we can help you, bring you back. Oh wait, did Mike D tell me what kind of shot? Malibu, since I want owed a Malibu. Okay, you're the boss today. We're gonna do regular Malibu for you. Thank you so much for the super chat and the shot. So did that promo give you guys a little bit of MJF and CM Punk vibes to you? Because it kind of did to me. I was discussing that with Nick Hausman earlier on the Wink Daily, because crowd was hot for Cody even before the show started. Cody Rhodes is the hottest thing going on in professional wrestling right now, and he just can't be denied. People really want to see him in WWE, and they were hurting for a baby face. Like, WWE needed this, so good for them. That's literally Cody Rhodes. Every time he comes out there and has the crowd appreciation, because he was missing that in AEW. People just were very against anti-Cody Rhodes. I was one of them. I really just didn't like. I'm okay, Lauren. Thank you so much, babe. I really didn't like Cody Rhodes in AEW, and this Cody Rhodes feels different. Maybe Cody Rhodes has always belonged in WWE. I don't know. I can't figure it out, but I am very entertained and really liking what he's doing right now. Mike D, here's to you. Oh, Cody Rhodes winning Money in the Bank. I am in NYC. So I don't think that Cody needs the briefcase to get to the title picture. So you always want the briefcase to go to someone that maybe necessarily wouldn't be considered for a title opportunity, where I feel like Cody is up there already. But I wouldn't be mad if he wins it either. I think he'll be quite entertaining with the briefcase, to be honest with you. Harry, don't cry. Please don't cry. What's going on with the chat today? I'm going to take a dance break. We need to take a dance break. You guys are a little sad, and it's kind of like a sad, dark day today. So let's go ahead and take a dance break. I need you guys to loosen up a little bit, kind of like let it all out. Bunny, shake your titties. I'm going to shake mine. But let's try and get in a better, more positive mood. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Dance. Hey. If I need to light up the Benito candle, I hope not, but I also had the Benito candle ready to be lit in case we need more positive energy. To Joseph's point, I personally thought that it wasn't booked right. Like, for a second, it was like, why did they do they announced 2 matches. You guys know we previewed it. AJ Styles and Damian Priest, and yo. And they announced The Miz and Cody Rhodes. And those matches happened within the first hour of the show. I didn't think that Raw was like unwatchable. I personally had a blast. We can talk about that right now, because yesterday we did predict that match was going to end in a DQ. Well, technically speaking, was it a DQ or was it not a DQ? Because Damian Priest was possessed by The Undertaker. And as you guys know, his figure that I have wears the Undertaker hat. So I wonder if my brujeria is working on wrestling figures. because I didn't mean for this to happen. I just thought that this figure looked better with the Undertaker hat than Undertaker. So I was like, you know what, Undertaker, I'm gonna take the hat off of you and I'm gonna put it on Damian Priest. And then I was like, you know what, Damian Priest will make a kick-ass like next generation Undertaker. Like, look at him, you know, with the hat and everything. And then last night he just gets possessed by the Undertaker. So did my brujeria work? Possibly. It's not like I have all kinds of like freaking crystals and stuff around there, but I'm just saying. I didn't manifest this. I hate to use the words "hi Jamie." I hate to use the words "let it play out" because in wrestling that is never a good word to use. But I'm gonna let it play out because I didn't hate it. I hated how it ended, and then they went to commercials, and then nobody fucking talked about it. For us, right after Damian went possessed, it went dark, and a video of Trish Stratus immediately played. Like, was that no fucking random? Like I don't know. I like the visual of him. Like he looked fucking evil. They nailed that visual. And listen, I was here for the Fiend. I'm always here for spooky stuff. I thought that Edge going heel was the result of him being tired of trying to please the crowd. It was never gone heel, like gone to a dark side. But we have seen him bring back those brood moods. He did it with Seth Rollins. He did it. So I am here for like a ministry of darkness. Oh, Kakashi, have fun with your girlfriend. I hope she has something special for you. Oh, I thought it was hot too, Samantha. I thought it was very hot. But they can save it next week if Edge says, take her pass on black magic to me and now I'm teaching it Priest these ways. Yeah, no more Party Priest. I don't know if Party Priest is gonna hang out with us, but let's just invoke him one last time.
Sorry, dude. I'm just here for the party. It's open bar, right?
But yeah, so I'm gonna let it play out because we don't know where this side of Damian Priest is coming from. Is Edge controlling him? Is he controlling Edge? Because I think I love the graphic in the entrances, which thank you, Wow Boy, for sending me the picture. But he used to have like an angel wing and then like the dark wing, but now he has. I'm doing good, Corey. Thank you. Now he has like both dark winds, and like they talk about how it's Judgment Day. So I am personally curious. I just thought the ending was very sudden and weird. But Priest has magical powers, and it's because of the Undertaker hat that he's wearing right here. So I'm gonna let it play out. I'm not gonna make any judgments on this Damian Priest storyline because I think this Edge thing is a big deal and it's gonna elevate him. I just really want to see where they go with it. Back to the Cody and the Miz segment, it really gave me vibes of MJF and CM Punk, but like the designer store version, right? Like, because, you know, Punk always comes out in his little t-shirt and this and that. But like these two guys were dressed to impress. The presentation of the Miz and Cody Rhodes in their tailored suits, it was beautiful. I love that Cody mentioned wrestler and title, and I loved, thank you, Satish. And I love that the Miz said, here we give championships. A belt is something that holds your pants up. I was like, wait, where is it? When the Miz said that, you already know what's coming. When the Miz said that, I was like that whole promo. So I always stood the designer store. Yeah, because it was presented very well. You know, no offense to MJF. I think MJF always took some point, but he's feuding with CM Punk, who always comes out in his little t-shirts and, you know, and all that. So yesterday seeing them both very well dressed, just going back and forth on the mic, I personally really, really enjoyed it. These are the Sasha Banks glasses. It makes it very hard to see, but I think they're cute and they really match my outfit perfectly today. So, hey. So I like the promo. I like the match a lot, but I knew that Cody Rhodes was winning. Like, I'm excited for the rematch between Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. And I want to give props yeah, he's like casual. I want to give props to Hi Dylan, WWE, for booking a rematch that makes perfect fucking sense for once, because it's like, yeah, Seth Rollins didn't know who he was facing. He didn't have time to prepare. So of course it makes perfect sense for Seth Rollins to say, hey, I want a rematch. And for Cody, being the baby face of all baby faces, to go and say, I'll give you a rematch, man. I don't think it was fair, and I'm gonna give you your rematch. I really wish that WrestleMania Backlash was any other Sunday than Mother's Day. You know, WWE, I would have gone, man. I would have gone. But some of us would like to be with our moms on Mother's Day. You know, oh my God, priorities. I really wish it would have been any other Sunday on May, because I do think that is going to be solid. Another thing that really got my attention on Monday Night Raw was the swerve from Sonya Deville. Yes, you are, Harry. Yes, you are the only one that sees Omos as the future. We'll get to Omos and Lashley in a minute. But I love this. So I was waiting for. I think I was texting with Stiller Justin Lopez, and we were like, "Oh my God, who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Bailey? Is it gonna be Asuka? No, motherfucker, it's Sonya Deville. Why does Sonya Deville keep attacking Black people? That is a conversation that we need to have on a different show, because I don't understand why they continue to have Sonya Deville attack nothing but the Black girls. But I really, really like the way that they did the swerve, and I think like they have been pushing the storyline constantly that Sonya Deville is just she's let the power get to her head. And I love that babyface Bianca was like, yeah, I'll sign the contract, but also that kind of makes you look a little bit dumb. But ultimately, we're going to see Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville was in store for a mega push back when, before the whole stalker situation happened, when she was having her storyline with Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose went down to NXT and she found her success. They brought Sonya Deville back in this authority figure. Now I'm looking forward to seeing her slowly come back to the ring full time. And I'm excited for this. It's a fresh new champion and a fresh new opponent. And that is ultimately all that I really want to see. Like, I didn't want to see Bianca go back to Becky and we see that keep going. So, Adam Pearce, who do you think you are abusing your power? Like Sonya hasn't abused her power before. Yeah, we all know that Sonya Deville has been abusing her power. That was the whole storyline with her and Naomi was based out of. So I don't understand why they're talking to her like she hasn't been doing this for the past year. Now, to MVP and Bobby Lashley, I really like this promo from Bobby Lashley. And I was talking to Nick earlier, and we were talking about how Bobby Lashley is listed as the #1 babyface on Raw. Obviously, you have options for Roman Reigns on SmackDown. You have Shinsuke right now. Drew McIntyre is right there waiting. But what's going on with Raw, right? If he needs to defend his title on Raw, I do think Bobby Lashley is a credible contender. I don't think Omos is going to elevate him, though. Maybe MVP can help elevate him, given the rematch, and let's move on from it. And a lot of you guys are asking, what do you think is next for Becky? That is an excellent question, because big time Bex, what could be next for her? I will give you a little bit of a feud that I would like to see for Becky is Rhea Ripley, but Rhea Ripley might be going heel. I don't think they're gonna do heel on heel. And you do have two people that are like waiting to return, so maybe we can see a return with a Bailey. Maybe we can see a return with Asuka. Asuka and Becky Lynch will make perfect sense, even if it's not for a title, because Becky kind of handed the title to her. So it would just be interesting to see them involved in a storyline. But I'm not too sure. Maybe Becky will start killing legends. Maybe Trish will come back. Like you said, Samantha, Trish Stratus. Maybe we'll see Becky start going after legends after what she did to Lita. I'm not sure, but I don't know what's next for Becky. And if it's not the title, like the WWE has done such a horrible job at booking storylines like women's grudge matches. All that they have is just championships. And I do not put Becky in a fucking makeshift tag team. Please don't do that. Why is Sonya acting like a Karen? She's always fucking acting like a Karen, bro. Always. The bloodline has not run its course. Please, let's take a second. Give me your point up finger emojis to acknowledge the tribal chief. And this is for you. This is for you, John Riley. What the fuck are you talking about?
Why would that man play games with me? Why would you play games with me?
We are just getting started. Corey, the chat is doing good. Everything is good. Don't worry. This is a fun chat. I'm not too particular about my chat, so everybody can just relax. The question is, why do they waste Sonya versus Bianca on Raw or save it for Backlash and piss off people? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we know Charlotte is going to have a rematch with Ronda Rousey. Very curious to see what they do with this I Quit match, because I feel like Ronda Rousey always only wrestles like this, just normal wrestling matches. I don't know how Ronda's gonna do in like an anything goes kind of match, but I'm very curious about it. I think that's about it as far as Monday Night Raw goes. I like the main event. I like what they're doing with the tag teams. If we're gonna unify the titles, we do have to elevate this tag team division. I love seeing the Usos there. I love how RK Bro was like, I'm just gonna book this match. Like Randy Orton became the promoter for that show last night. So like what? You know. But yeah, I thought it was an enjoyable episode of Raw. Was it must-watch television? No, but I don't think it was like icing worse. So, overall, fun episode of Raw. We'll see what happens next week. And now, let's talk about NXT 2.0 preview, because honestly, I feel like Stand and Deliver was so long ago. And I didn't even get to watch NXT last week because I was flying. Remember, I got delayed. Hi, Chris. How are you? So I didn't even watch NXT. So when I opened the preview to get ready for you guys, I completely forgot that Cameron Grimes is the champion. Like, what? What? Cameron Grimes won the ladder match? I forgot all about it. It seems like such a different NXT. You don't watch it for 2 weeks and next thing you know, you feel lost. But we have a couple of things for tonight's preview of NXT. And the first thing is a 5 tag team set. Okay, sorry. 5 tag team set for gauntlet match to determine the new NXT tag team champions. I really, really feel bad for this whole situation with MSK. I'll be watching NBA playoffs in the Yankees. I know it is crazy that we're in the NBA playoffs already. Why do you think Vince hasn't called up Braun Breaker yet? Because NXT is still a brand that needs it. And hello, Marcus. How are you? So I feel very, very bad about everything going on with the tag team, championships in NXT. But tonight, as you guys know, MSK has relinquished the title. So we need to crown brand new tag teams champions. And the teams involved are, after being relinquished, the last team standing will be crowned the new NXT Tag Team Champions. On tonight's episode of NXT, tag teams including Grayson Waller and Sanga, Legado del Fantasma, the Creed Brothers, Josh Briggs and Brooke Jensen, and Pretty Deadly? Who the fuck are those guys? What? Pretty Deadly? Can somebody help me out? Where is it? You know what I'm gonna play. Pretty Deadly.
Sorry, who are you? What's your name?
Apparently, they are from the UK. I hope it's the Creed Brothers. Jason Hunter is saying in the chat, the Creed Brothers. I wanted the Creed Brothers to win it as Stand and Delivery. So I wouldn't be upset if the Creed brother wins it. All right, I get it, guys. You guys think I should watch NXT UK. I get it. They debuted it last Tuesday, and I didn't watch last Tuesday. See, cut me a break. Look, Jared already know what was gonna. Every time I read a name that I have no idea. That clip, it just never gets old.
Sorry,
too,
who are you? What's your name?
Miss. I cannot tell you guys how much I miss Bailey and Sasha together in that run that they had. Like, especially because that was during the pandemic era. And they really, like, when they had all of the belts, that shit was badass, bro. Badass. And I miss it. So should we do a duck race? Let's do a duck race and see who wins the tag titles tonight. The Duckies were right yesterday. They were right yesterday about the Priest and AJ Styles match ending in some weird bullshit. So let me go ahead and set up the ducks. And we're going to do, the ducks don't lie. So at least Headlock Heels, I never seen them before. Yes, you guys apparently know. Phil, I was the one that put you on timeout. Go reread your messages. Why don't you understand why? We need to calm down in the chat. We need to calm down. Come on. But thank you guys for watching it, because I don't have time to keep up with the chat when I'm live streaming. All right, so we have the Creed Brothers, Creed Bros. We have Pretty Deadly. I don't know who they are. We have, who are the other ones? Setting up the ducks here. I'm setting up the ducks here. Legado del Fantasma, the Jensens, okay. Legado del Fantasma, Jensen, and one more. Who am I missing? Oh, yeah, I'm just going to put Grayson Waller and company. Grayson and company. All right, let's do it, guys. We're gonna have the dog race right now. They're gonna race for 15 seconds. Set. All right. Let me share my screen, and it is time for the dog race. Let's see it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, quack. Legado de Fantasma looks beautiful in that. What is that? Oh, God. Grayson and company. I can see that happening, too. Oh, the Jensens. The Jensens? Yeah, okay. I personally kind of wanted to see the Creed brothers win it. It makes the most sense. So personally, I'm going to say the Creed brothers. Okay, so that's going to happen tonight in NXT. We're guaranteed to see new tag team champions due to circumstances. Dakota Kai is coming for Mandy Rose and her NXT Women's Championship. Dakota Kai is furious. In one fell swoop, Mandy Rose and Toxic Attraction clobbered Kai's friend and former partner Wendy Shu and took away her newly earned NXT tag team titles. Following the loss, an irate Kai was found trashing the backstage area and promising Rose that she would not be safe. Now she plans on hitting the NXT Women's Champion right where it hurts by taking the title. So we're getting a women's championship match. I don't see Dakota Kai winning here. I think Mandy Rose is having quite... Those dogs are drunk. I haven't even drank that much today, so we're only one shot in. Guys, don't forget to donate a super chat if you would like to buy me a shot, because I'm going to have to be drunk for NXT tonight. What was the point of Dakota and Raquel winning the titles? I didn't even see it. They've had 2 tag team title reigns, and I think they're like a day and 60 minutes combined. Like, why? I don't even know. But Pretty Deadly are fun, and they dress like... I'm going to Google them. I'm going to Google them because you guys keep telling me about them. Pretty Deadly WWE. Let me see. Images. Oh, I love this. Let me see. These outfits are so extra. Were they NXT? Oh, wow. Yeah, they were NXT Tag Team Champions. Is that the titles that I see them? I like the outfits. They got a pretty... Okay, I like the drip. I like the drip. I'm gonna be open-minded about them. Back to this women's championship match. I really don't see Dakota Kai winning. What was the point? Yeah, what was the point of all the freaking Dusty Classics? Nothing mattered because the Creed brothers ended up turning their match into a triple threat match with MSK. The women's were like, we want to go after the women's championship. Like, it was dumb. It was dumb. Also tonight, we have Cameron Grimes is set for first North American title defense against Solo Sikoa. Let Solo win, and then he can join the Bloodline, and they can have even more gold. Days after winning the NXT North American Championship in a wild ladder match at Stand and Deliver, Cameron Grimes stepped into the ring and rejoiced in fulfilling the promise he made to his father, vowing to take the title to the moon. He didn't have to wait long as fellow ladder match competitor Solo Sikoa stepped up to the new champion and challenged him straight up for the title. It was a bold move that Grimes respected, and he gave Sikoa the opportunity. Will Grimes' title reign be short-lived, or will he continue to shoot for the stars? Let me know in the chat. Who do you guys think is winning this match? Yeah, they have pretty hair. Now my man Solo is going to unify. Stop. Let me know who you guys got. I would love to see Solo Sikoa hold some gold. I've never really been too big into Cameron Grimes, but I know a lot of people like him. But I wouldn't mind seeing Solo Sikoa win here. Marcus in the chat is saying Cameron Grimes. Watch them change her name to just Dakota or Kai. Can we talk about Austin Theory just being a theory now? He had a first solo unique situation. Surprise, both guys are in big. I'm with you, Joseph. I do think that both of these guys could be in the main roster today if they wanted them. Oh, I forgot to talk about that, you guys. Last night we saw Tommaso Ciampa show up in Monday Night Raw as the newest member of the Raw roster. Harry says Cameron Grimes. That was awesome. They didn't change his name. I love this Ezekiel and Elias thing. It's so fucking good. I can't help but to love it. And then fucking Ciampa was like, that's Ezekiel. I just hope that they do something with Ciampa and something with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has so much momentum, like the heat that he had going into WrestleMania. I know I'm back talking about Raw, but the heat that Kevin Owens had, like facing Stone Cold, you have to do something with him now. You cannot let that go away, you know? So maybe put him in a feud with Tommaso Ciampa. We really didn't get to see who he's going to go against. You know, he just kind of like showed up. And they were booking him as a babyface when he was showing up with Braun Breaker and doing all of those matches. So I think Ciampa and Kevin Owens, take my money. Who doesn't want to see Ciampa and Kevin Owens? Like, I think that would be a fun feud. I'm here for it. So there's nothing else on the preview for tonight's episode of NXT. I don't see anything for our guy, Tony D'Angelo. How can you not have anything for Tony D'Angelo? 4 more days to Moxley Ospreay in Chicago. Oh, that's going to be good. Naomi turn on Sasha. No, I don't want them to turn on each other yet. Film Nation, love you. XOXO, big hugs and big kisses to you as well. Yeah, I can't. I don't understand how you let Tony D'Angelo. I don't know what they did with Tony last week, but he just beat freaking Tommaso Ciampa. Like, you have to put him on some kind of major storyline, right? Like, you would assume. I don't know, but it's Tony time. It's Tony time. Where is the clip? Which one should I play? I love Tony D'Angelo so much. And we'll see. I'm hoping we see him in some kind of like important segment tonight on NXT. But overall, that's what we can expect from tonight's episode of NXT. Those are my main thoughts on last night's episode of Raw. AEW Dark starting right now. Let's see who's wrestling on AEW. I never watched Dark a day in my life. What the hell? What happened? What was that? Okay. Are you okay? Maybe Damian Priest Spirit is in here. No. Hi, Dan. How are you? I'm going to put on AEW Dark and watch it quietly as we hang out here and go over the news and rumors that you need to know. AEW. Let me see. Who's wrestling on Dark? It's Dark. Oh, yeah, I see it. Who is that? Can't see. Is that Powerhouse Hobbs? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, that is Power. Who is he wrestling against? Who is that? Here is a preview of me watching Dark.
Wait, who are you? What's your name?
I don't know who that is, but I'm watching it. So, okay, let's go on the wrestling news and rumors that you need to know. We need a transition to go into the news. Let me know who that person that Hobbs is wrestling is. That's all I want to know. I know Harry probably knows. Oh, shit, he just punched the fuck out of him. Oh, I meant to ask you guys, should I do an NXT watch along? So I sit here and watch NXT anyways. Maybe we can watch it together. We'll see. Maybe. We'll see. But as far as the wrestling news and rumors, you need to know. It's the first time I ever turned on Dark Stellar Justin Lopez, and it's because I'm done talking about Raw and NXT within a half hour, which is rare. But Cain Velasquez, as he issued his first statement since his arrest, this whole story is so sad and depressing, and there's so much to it. And I'm a big fan of MMA, as you guys know, UFC as well, and I just think this is sad, but at the same time, Cain Velasquez was just kind of like, oh, okay, so if you guys tune in, I might do the watch along then. As you guys know, like, Cain Velasquez is kind of just going for justice and taking it into his own hands. For the first time since his arrest for attempted murder, Cain Velasquez has something to say. I am reading this news from WrestlingInc.com. The former UFC, WWE, and AAA star released a statement in Spanish on his Twitter account earlier this morning, thanking people for the support and briefly speaking of his situation. The statement was later translated by, they probably didn't translate it right, but to everyone that has expressed your support, my family and I will never be able to thank you enough, Velasquez said. From the bottom of our hearts and the depths of our soul, we are forever grateful for your love. Your selfless gestures and kindled words have given me strength in my darkest times. This story is complex and slowly unveiling as we speak. The true victims of this case, may God give you strength to come forward. This is the most difficult to relieve the pain of what happened. This is a horrible. I'm just going to read it in Spanish. Because I'm sorry. I don't understand this translation. Stop using Google Translate. Stop using Google Translate to translate things. I'm going to look it up myself, and I'm going to tell you what he said, because that translation was a whole ass fucking mess. It was a whole ass mess. Let me find Cain Velasquez's Twitter account. Stop it. Stop. Who the fuck is using fucking... Okay, here we go. I found his Twitter account. Fucking Google Translate, shitty ass translation. All right, so here we go. A todas los que han expresado su apoyo, mi familia y yo jamás podemos agradecerles suficiente. To all who have expressed your support, my family and I will never be able to thank you enough. From the bottom of our hearts, we are eternally grateful for your love. Your gestures and supporting words have given me strength in my darkest moments. This is a complex history and slowly has been developing in these moments. To the real victims of this case, hope God gives you the strength to speak publicly. Aunque lo más difícil es revivir el dolor que han sufrido, even though I understand the most difficult thing is to have to relive the pain that you have suffered, speaking honestly is the only way that we can bring justice and your true healing will commence. Okay, that makes sense. Nunca dejaré de ayudar y amar a mi comunidad. I will never stop loving and helping my community. And to each and every one of you, thanks for loving me. There we go. Here we go. Look at that. Look at how easy that was, okay? That's the real translation, okay? I don't know what the fuck I was reading over there on Wrestling Inc., but that translation was. He could be locked up for a long time, Jared Ford. He could be locked up for a long time. So that is Cain Velasquez's first statement. Obviously, Cain Velasquez was arrested in early March on 10 counts, included attempted murder after a February 28th shooting where Velasquez pursued containing a man who had been... Okay, so a man was arrested for allegedly committing child sexual abuse acts on one of Velasquez's youngest relatives at daycare. That's what this case is so complex, you guys, because Velasquez was just about to go and fuck up this guy who had originally, or allegedly, I should say, committed a child abuse sexual act against a relative. So he was literally taking justice into his own hands. And we all see how this is ending up. Obviously, everything that I'm talking about is alleged. Nothing has finished and gone to court yet, but he is like, he's going to be on trial for like 10 counts, which is absolutely insane. He was denied bail. Like, they didn't even give him bail on March 7th. So obviously, this is a story that we just need to keep an eye on because it's going to continue developing. But you know, like if there was an act of child sexual abuse involved in this mess, can you blame the guy? Like a lot of times, like, you know, sometimes you just want to take justice into your own hands, and I don't know, because everything is alleged. But Google Translate is indeed trash. Let me be your Google Translate, you guys. Also in the news, you know what? For Cain Velasquez, his family, and the families of everyone involved, you know what I'm going to do? Because I have to.
Y que reciban de mí siempre paz, mucha paz, pero sobre todo mucho, 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 mucho amor.
I just don't know. I'm not too familiar with this case, and I just want everybody to be okay. Conspiracy Mystery. Yes, I'm sorry. I saw what happened in your city on the subway. Thank you, Conspiracy Mystery, is watching me over on Twitch. And I appreciate you. And yeah, we sent thoughts and prayers in the beginning of the stream. Everybody, keep New York in your thoughts and prayers, and everybody involved in that horrible fucking tragedy. I literally kept seeing my phone blow up, and I'm like, what is going on? And it was like a lot of people just making sure that I was okay. I'll always remember him being beaten by Brock. Yeah. But Cain Velasquez and Brock had a pretty good rivalry in UFC. So the Raw viewership and key demo rating down from the post-WrestleMania episode, which happens every year. But Monday Night Raw drew an average of 1.8 million viewers on the USA Network. This is down 14% from last week's 2.1 million viewers for the After Mania Raw. This week's show, the first hour drew 1.8, the second hour drew 1.9, and the final hour drew 1.6, which goes to show you Raw doesn't need to be 3 fucking hours long. Raw ranked number 1 for the night on cable's top 150, and yeah, blah, blah, blah. So obviously, they were not able to retain the 2 million, but I don't really think it dropped that much. compared to other years. I think a bigger drop. I was surprised that they drew the whole like 2 million the Raw after Mania. Maybe Cody Rhodes is a needle mover. You know? Maybe. And the last thing I wanted to go over with you guys as far as the news goes, if Mandy Rose loses the belt, does Toxic Attraction turn on her? I don't see that faction breaking up anytime soon, Conspiracy Mystery, because I just really like them together, and I don't think that they're gonna break up soon. I think that Mandy Rose should continue to be women's champion. I think the person that should be the one that uncrowns Mandy Rose at the right time, it should be Nikita Lyons. Marcus, we talked a little bit about the Damian Priest thing, but I said earlier we just have to let it play out. We still don't know enough to jump into conclusions. Is it going to be spooky? Is Edge controlling him? Is he controlling Edge? Did the Undertaker possess them? Is he a vampire? Is he a demon? We have to see what is going on. Look, some other people are also saying in the chat, Nikita should be the one. I wouldn't be mad at that. That's a good idea, Edward Cousins. We'll see what happens and what they do with Wesley. They have to do something. We saw Shinsuke Nakamura recently lose his tag team partner due to injury, and obviously they have plans for him. So hopefully that same thing happens in NXT. Last in the news today, I have pulled up here a report from WrestlingInc.com that talks about Johnny Gargano comments on his pro wrestling future. Former NXT champion Johnny Gargano recently spoke with Your Story with Mike Wexler, where he responded to NXT star Blake Christian. What? This has nothing to do with his future. Right now, Johnny Gargano is the hottest free agent. Okay. I mean, all my options are open right now. Like, I don't understand. No offense. Wrestling Inc. Everybody that reports Edge is Diablo. Everybody that reports, I appreciate you, but I personally, I don't know about you guys, but I have a short attention span. So if your headline says that he's commenting on his pro wrestling future, please don't put it in the last fucking paragraph of your article. I'm not gonna make it that far. So if you want me to read the whole article, like structure it right, I don't want to scroll. Like I almost just didn't read it. Okay, let's do things right. Let's do things right. But anyway, so it says that Johnny Gargano says, all my options are open right now. I'm very open about now. I don't know what I want to do yet. It's one of those things where I am kind of period of my life where I'm figuring that out. I am figuring out what my goal is, what my lasting legacy I want to leave, and I have a lot of unfulfilled things in WWE that I still want to accomplish. So there's WWE, there's AEW, there's New Japan, there is doing a run on the indie scene. There's a lot of things that I am debating, working out right now. I don't know when, I don't know where I am going to return, but I promise you, when I do, you will all know. So it sounds to me like Johnny Gargano still has high hopes for a WWE return, and I wouldn't be mad at that. I think he will be great in AEW as well, but AEW right now is just so deep, like their roster, that are they going to use him the right way? Edge and Priest are controlled by bots. I love that. Edge and Priest are controlled by bots. The Usos got the job done. Johnny Gargano, I will wait to see what my wife. Yeah, I think he's gonna wait for his wife, and then they're gonna figure it out together. John Riley, you are right. We didn't even talk about that. WWE has announced their first pay-per-view over in the UK, and I have shared with you guys that one of my wrestling bucket list items is getting a stamp in my passport for a wrestling show, like going to a wrestling show in overseas. I think that would be absolutely incredible. Let me open what WWE posted about this, because I kind of want to go, but it's the same weekend as All Out. So oh man, like if you guys had the opportunity to go, but you can only pick one, which one would you guys go to? Would you go to All Out, or would you go to the UK? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat while I find this report. The news, Rollins. Okay, WrestleMania. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Wales to hold. Let me share my screen with you guys. If AEW gets more people, Dynamite and Rampage should be separate brands. That would be great. I will be going to the UK. I will have to see what the card is in the UK. I see your point, Alvin, but I just think that seeing a WWE show overseas is fun. Like, no matter what the card is, honestly. But you know that AEW like does their best card for All Out, and everybody should listen to Ricky in the chat right now, who says, don't forget to like and subscribe. We did hit 17,000 yesterday, you guys. All right, let me share my screen with you guys so we can read this exciting news together about WWE Wales to host United Kingdom's first major WWE Stadium event in 30 years, babes. Like, that is insane. WWE announced today that the first major WWE Stadium event to be held in the United Kingdom in more than 30 years will eliminate from Principality Stadium in Cardiff, Wales. Located in the heart of Cardiff, the capital of Wales, a cultural and sports destination with a world-class record in hosting events. The stadium is a state-of-the-art, multi-faceted event. It's definitely going to be better than the fucking shithole they put All Out at. God, I fucking hate that arena so much. Principality Stadium is the perfect place for a major event hosting, and our amazing fans from Wales all throughout Europe and around the world. Man, this is making it sound like I should go to the UK and not All Out. Anyways, you guys can go to this link if you want to sign up for the pre-sale, and they'll send you all the information available. I think this is super exciting for the fans on the UK. And of course, well, John, I wouldn't expect you to say that you will go to WWE because you are very AEW biased. I think going to see a pay-per-view in the UK is fucking exciting. Conspiracy Mystery say WrestleMania should be in the UK. I think that this is the first step towards that. I'm all Wrestle Kingdom here. WWE in the UK, that is epic. That's what I'm saying. This isn't just a little pay-per-view. This is a pay-per-view in the UK. SummerSlam 1992 was so fucking epic. Surprise SummerSlam isn't in Wales instead. Yeah, I am with you. I thought they would take SummerSlam there, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm excited for it. No disrespect to All Out or the UK. I don't think that there's they're doing a promo for Suzuki versus Samoa Joe. A lot of people are excited for this match. I'm excited to see Samoa Joe wrestle. I just think the side of seeing the UK will be... And the UK have such incredible crowds. Like, that NXT takeover in London is still one of my favorite takeovers yet, and it was because of the crowd. So I think that is such fun news. And I always give a shout out to the fans of the UK here. Thank you so much. Conspiracy watching me over on Twitch says, I look bougie. I always give a shout out to the fans from the UK. Like, the sleep they have to sacrifice to be able to watch some things, like some of these events, is insane. So I'm so excited for them. And we'll figure out which one I end up at. We'll figure it out. I think the UK is just fun, But regardless, it's going to be a fun weekend of watching professional wrestling because they're on 2 complete different days. So no matter which one we go to or not go to, you're still going to be able to enjoy 2 full nights of really fun wrestling. Imagine the UK booing Roman. I hope not. Ryan, I love Ezekiel. I love Ezekiel, but I think it's because they're using Kevin Owens as part of the storyline. It works. I don't think they were going to think this would work, but oh my God, it's just going to be so much fun. Like, I am having so much fun with this Ezekiel storyline, and Kevin Owens acting like he's going crazy has been like absolutely insane. Now, that is it from me pre-gaming. I am going to be restructuring these pre-gaming streams. Don't worry, they're not going anywhere, but I think I figured out a way to make it more fun, how we speak of the shows, how we preview the shows. So when we hit episode 200, I'm going to bring a whole new vibe to the pre-gaming streams. And we are on episode 170 today. So stay tuned. I'm brainstorming. You guys told me yesterday I should start my podcast, so I'm going to do that as well. So listen, it's going to be fun. Take the Wrestling Inc. private jet and do it. You know what? You're right. I need to talk to Raj and be like, you need to send me to the UK. Tonight, post NXT 2.0, you guys will be able to catch me on Wrestling Inc. with Glenn and Alfred, the three amigos reunited again. So we will be over there. I might do a watch along, so make sure you hit the notification bell in case I come back live for a little bit and watch NXT with you guys. And I also will be back pre-gaming tomorrow for Dynamite. Now, don't forget tomorrow, bring your super chats because tomorrow we get drunk. So tomorrow, drinks, shots for super chats. We'll be coming back. So I love you guys so much. If you haven't done it yet, my social media, go follow me on my Instagram. It is at NYC Demon Diva. My Twitter is right here. See it right there, NYC Demon Diva with a 1. If you're over the age of 18, NYC Demon Diva OnlyFans.com/NYC Demon Diva. Don't tell anyone, but I think I'm going to do my very first Demon Diva After Hours live stream over on my OnlyFans tonight. So stay tuned because the wheel spinning on OnlyFans is going to be a lot more fun than the wheel spinning here. I love you guys so much. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. Enjoy NXT 2.0. Don't forget to catch me on Wrestling Inc. after. And until next time, adios. Mwah.
Welcome to the demon level, body slamming through the rubble, hosted by